It's time for Declare Your Independence with Ernest Hancock.
Believe me when I say we have a difficult time ahead of us. But if we are to be prepared for it, we must first shed our fear of it. I stand here without fear because I remember that I am here not because of the path that lies before me, but because of the path that lies behind me. I remember that for 100 years we have fought these machines. And after a century of war, I remember that which matters most. We are still here! Tonight, let us make them remember we are not afraid!
No fear here on Declare Your Independence. With me, Ernest Hancock, here in Phoenix, Arizona, at the beautiful studios of Freedoms with an S, freedomsphoenix.com at the farm, where we got, you know what you don't have? Maybe you do. You know what you better get? Got chickens. You need to get some chickens, man, because it's a time. You know, no matter how bad it gets, you look at all the Great Depression or third world countries or whatever, what's running around all over? Chickens. You know, if I'd known a year and a half ago that chickens were this easy, damn. And they eat everything, you know, so I'm just good. You know, and then I got a few goats. I thought they were going to help me out with the grass, but I learned my lesson. They don't like grass. They like things that grow on branches. They are brush eaters. So I got to get a couple of, at least 3 sheep. They can take care of my grass. So I'm learning, man. I'm learning. We're sharing on freedomsphoenix.com, making sure that we're all able to survive this thing, because that's what it comes down to. Survival. Keep breathing in and out. It's that simple. And if you're dependent on the government going to help you, no. Oh, I got to give some props to Alabama. In Alabama, we had a story a few days ago on Freedom's Phoenix where there's some small communities there that refused the FEMA trailers. They said, no, we're good, man. You just stay away. And I'm just, you know, that's the way to do it. And, you know, I mean, we went through this with Katrina. What happened? I was on the Air America affiliate here, one of their token libertarians. While I was, you know, me and Charles Goya, I was producing for him then, and had a weekend show too. And they were hammering on, you know, the Katrina. We need government to do more. And we're the lone voice out there going, seriously? We just need to get them out of the way. What was happening? You got guys with M16 standing there saying 600 bass boats ready to go in and rescue people from rooftops. No, you're not allowed. Oh, and by the way, we're going to go disarm everybody when they needed their firearms the most. So I'm going, this is, man, does everybody get it yet? Do you get it? You think the people on the left get it? Maybe not. But they have a lot of evidence too. So we're trying to just have you survive. So what happens in Alabama? Tornado comes through. Finger of God, man, comes down and says, whoa, I just want to remind y'all. You know, so we're glad that LRN, Liberty Radio Network, is able to help them out, and we give you some programming while they're getting their stuff fixed. You know, they're at News Talk AM 1590 WVNA, the voice of Northern Alabama, Florence, and Muscle Shoals. Now, they're still serving you. You know, we want to make sure they did what they had to do to make sure you guys are entertained and informed, and you have, for a limited time, you know, a very unique perspective that you may not be getting. When we went to Portland, Oregon, one of the affiliates there picked us up. It took about 2-3 months, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, you know, damn. And we're up against the boys, and it's an infection. Let me explain it this way. We are the injection of the libertarian infection into the bone marrow of American politics, for which there is no cure. The reason is that, you know, all the theater that we go through, the willingness to get arrested, the willingness to face down the barrel of a gun, the willingness to walk up and put the daisy in the gun barrel kind of thing. By doing that, there's theater, I know. People get arrested. It's like Adam Kokesh getting arrested at Thomas Jefferson Memorial because they say, you know, dancing is demonstration. No sound. They got their iPods on, just ruled, nope, you're not allowed. It's demonstrating. You boom, done. And you watch some of the videos and you see what they got arrested for. It's just amazing. And the thing is that we do this knowing, yeah, we're going to, come to the attention of important people and live in interesting times, an old Chinese curse. But it's what's necessary. What are you doing? What are you advocating? Are you advocating that government and the thugs are there controlling the people the way you want them controlled? Or are you advocating no controls? Think about it. The mindset that you're either in control or you're out of control. That is it. It's a sickness. It is a send you down a path to where we get to where we are right now. And I don't try and I have a lot of the left and the right, and I've been doing this a long time, and I always have faith in people's ability to recognize the truth. Now, what do they do with that? I don't want you to agree with me. That's not my point. I mean, of course, I want you to just understand the truth. We just try and share our experiences and the reasons by which we do stuff so that you understand why we're so committed. I'm not trying to convince you. I just want you to understand why we're so convinced. The government is going to recruit you over time. I guarantee it. You're not going to need us. I give you a good example. I go to a lot of these tea parties and so on because we're, the Levolution, all that kind of stuff. And certainly when it first started, as the Republicans were trying to get their arms and legs wrapped around this youth movement thing, and then of course they co-opted it. We knew that was going to happen. Whenever you want to kill a movement, try to organize it. So that's why the Levolutionaries, we don't belong to nobody. We just do whatever we want. What happens is I'm going, I just want to make sure everybody understands I know where we're at here. Because at 50 years old, there's I'm kind of in the midway between the people younger than me, the people older than me. And when you go to these tea parties, the average age is likely older. Now, if it's a Ron Paul thing, it's, younger. Older, what happens? I go, let me tell you what I know. I know all of you out here. The nest egg, that you were saving for a rainy day. Well, guess what? It's raining. And over just the last few years, if you believed CNBC and Fox News and CNN and ABC and NBC and CBS and PBS, if you believed it, we're at the bottom. It's all going up now. Stock market's back up, this, that, whatever. Housing's at the bottom. If you kept believing them every single month while we're screaming, get out, buy something tangible, get food, buy, ammunition, guns, silver, something, wheat, anything, something, chicken, something, except the U.S. dollar. So what happens? How's your 401k doing? You're a municipal employee. You work for the government. Got a pension plan, do you? How's that going? And let me tell you, it's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. So the state's begging and municipalities begging for more money from the feds. They're going to have to print it. They're already screaming QE2. We're going to talk about that here in the next segment. Powell's like, here we go. At the same time, we got the G8. We got to raise billions of dollars for Greece. Again. And I'm just going, and billions of dollars they're going to give to the Middle East. Oh, we're going to put you in our club. You hang over here. Yeah, we'll give you money. Sign here. Who's going to sign? I thought they had a revolution. They even have a government that certainly the people support. You see, this revolution is not just America or somewhere in the Middle East. It's worldwide. It's a mindset, and the minds of the youth are communicating peer-to-peer, directly, instantaneously, without filters, with each other, with Google Translator. Go ahead and do this. Type in, I want to be free. In a Google search, look for the translator button, and you can get that in every language, and you send it. We're translated, Freedom's Phoenix translated into 39 languages. We've been broadcasting to Arabic countries, all of it. We have our own website called Haria Phoenix, which is Freedom's Phoenix in Arabic. When it went down, started going in Cairo, what we do? Oh, we do. They needed some translated goodies from us. It's worldwide. And if you're not paying attention or know where to look for this information, all of a sudden you're going to wake up and your retirement is worth a third what it was and have no freaking idea why. We're going to help explain why when we come back with Powell Gammill, Senior Editor of Freedom's Phoenix, and Drew Phillips, our videographer. We'll be right back.